理设施，尊老爱幼，文明礼让。
男士、女士，真皮包包、料子包包，原价100多的，现在200元。
酸甜的嘛。
对对对
这样。
我吃的上
糟鸡。
河南菜叫做另外一个省的河南菜。
右前方行驶。
高档一点，这边的都是我们的。
哇！
这边的我带着你可以拍，但是当里面就你自己肯定不能拍。
哦
店里面的我跟老板娘打好招呼了。
好好。
Thankfully, I have data roaming in China with Saily eSIM. The awesome thing about Saily is that there are multiple plans available in more than 190 countries and across 8 regions. Personally, I prefer purchasing plans in regions, especially when I make trips to different cities in a specific region within a month. It's hassle-free to set it up. Simply download the Saily app and register for an account. Then buy the data plan you need and follow step-by-step instructions to install the eSIM. It will activate automatically when you reach your destination. Since I have already installed the eSIM on my previous trips to Asia, I simply added more data plans for China and was ready to use it immediately. Get an exclusive 15% discount on Saily data plans. Use code UDays at checkout. Download the Saily app or go to saily.com/udays.
It's around 12 noon now, and I'm at the Tianhe district to shop a bit. My plan is actually to go to Baiyunshan because I didn't get to go during my first visit to Guangzhou. But it's quite hot now, so I will probably visit only when it's approaching evening time. So for now, let's go shopping. I'm so not walking.